Okay, we're talking about the minor scales today, and there's three types of minor scales that we cover in this class: natural minor, harmonic minor, and melodic minor. The first scale, the natural minor, is called natural because this scale naturally occurs within a major scale. And that's another reason to know your major scales. If you don't know your major scales completely, it's going to be harder to know your minor scales because the minor scales are naturally found in a major scale. Anyway, the natural minor, I decided to use the key of F major for this example. And if you take an F major scale and you start on the 6th scale degree, you end up getting a natural minor scale. Let me add some notes to the bottom of this F major scale. An E and a D, as if I'm just going down the scale another octave. If you back up the scale to the 6th scale degree, numbering the scale here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So below here is the 7, 6. You end up getting a D minor natural, a D natural minor scale, sorry. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. You can see contained in this major scale is the D natural minor scale. I didn't have to add any sharps or flats in order to make this scale. That's a natural minor scale. It's a good way to remember how to figure out the notes of a minor scale. Well, if you know the major scale, then you start in the 6th scale degree, you end up getting that minor scale. The relationship between this D minor and F major is called relative. The F is a relative major of D minor, and the opposite is also true. D minor is a relative minor of F major. They both are relatives because they share the same key signature. They both have one flat in the key signature. And so F major and D minor are considered relative keys. Sort of like if you and your Uncle Joe are relatives, sometimes you guys share the same physical characteristics or personality characteristics. Same thing here with the major and minor, relative major and relative minor keys. They share the same key signature. So that's a natural minor scale. That's how it occurs. It starts on the 6th scale degree of a major scale. The difference between a natural minor scale and a harmonic minor scale is only one note. If you took this D natural minor scale and I'm using accidentals and the key signature, the only note that you have to change to make it a harmonic minor is you take the 7th scale degree of this minor scale and you raise it a half step. So if you take the D minor scale, 1, 2. Now I'm renumbering it with the D being the tonic or the D being the number 1 note. You can see the only difference between the two scales is the addition of the C sharp. You have to raise whatever the note is, whatever the 7th note is, you raise it up a half step. In this case, you have a C natural as the first 7th scale degree. C natural raised a half step becomes a C sharp. So you get a scale that has a flat and a sharp in the same scale, which is very common when you're talking about harmonic minor scales. Again, the only reason I knew the notes of this scale was because I knew the notes of the natural minor scale, and all I had to do was raise the 7th scale degree. The final minor scale is a melodic minor scale, and it's sort of a combination of both of these types of scales, and it's the only type of scale that we'll deal with in this class that's different going up and coming down. There's different notes going up and then different notes coming down. Going up, not only is the 7th scale degree raised, but also the sixth scale degree is also raised. Sixth scale degree is B flat. You raise it up a half step, you get B natural. Both sixth and seventh are raised going up, and then coming down, the notes are the same. Coming down, the notes are the same as the natural minor scale. So going up, sixth and seventh are raised. Coming down, the sixth and seventh scale degrees are lowered again. The same notes that are found in the natural minor scale. Those are the three different types of scales, of minor scales. These are sort of the ways, the number formulas that you use to figure them out. Let me show you them again using another key. And another clef. Let's take a bass clef this time. And we'll deal with a C minor scale. This looks like it's the key signature for E flat major, and if you're in the bass clef, the notes would be let's stop there. Let's back up the scale 2 degrees down to the 6th scale degree of E flat, and you end up resulting with the natural C minor. Natural minor. Same key signature as E flat major. E flat major and C minor are relative. So C minor is a relative minor of E flat major. E flat major is a relative major of C minor. Both share the same key signature, 3 flats in the key signature. So here are the notes for the C natural minor scale. Harmonic minor, the only difference is you have to take the 7th scale degree and raise it a half step. So you take B flat and it becomes B natural. Let me put the accidentals in here. It's easier to see. Natural minor, harmonic minor. And again, you end up with a scale that sort of has 2 different types of accidentals. You have a flat and a natural. Very common occurrence with harmonic minor scales. And then melodic minor, different notes going up and coming down. Number these again. Harmonic minor, 7th scale degrees raised. In the melodic minor, on the way up, the 6th and 7th scale degrees are raised. On the way down, the 6th, the 7th and 6th scale degree are put back to their same position that they're in the natural minor scale. They're flatted on the way down. So they're raised on the way up, they're raised. On the way down, they're flatted. On the way up, they're raised. On the way down, they're flatted. So in our case, you get A natural, B natural, C on the way back down, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, D, C. Same notes as found in the natural minor scale on the way down. Hope this helps explain the minor scales in a little bit different way. And again, the important thing is, the only way that you're going to know your minor scales very well is to begin is to know your major scales extremely well. Thanks.